Hi guys, in this video we're going to look at how to set up a database and install the script onto our web server. Now I've logged into my cPanel and I've gone over to the create a database section, MySQL databases. I've created a database called FB just for Facebook for this example. I've also created a username called Bob. I'm now going to add the Bob user to the FB database. I'm going to click on add. I click on all privileges and make changes. Go back and that's now the database set up with the username and password to connect the script to the database. Now just to save a little bit of time, I've already uploaded the script to my website. I've created a folder called FB and I've uploaded all the files. Now you do need to make sure that the files are writable because some of the files will be written to obviously. Now I use HostGator and this is done automatically, so please check with your server company, but most of them do automatically write to the config files, for example. So once I've uploaded all the files, we need to go over to our website, and I've gone to my website /FB for the folder name, and then I've added another slash and install.php. If everything's uploaded correctly, you should see this page. Now if you remember in the previous video I showed you the two different interfaces for creating a Facebook app. This is the second one that I showed you, and as you can see when you log in you can go to the developers.facebook.com/apps, and that will bring you to this page, or you can go into log into your Facebook account, click on your settings and then click on create app. On the apps button at the top, drop down, click on create new app, and then it will give you, as I showed you previously, the display name of the app. You can fill in the namespace if you want, but I usually leave it empty. Choose app for pages, click on create app, and that will then give you the app ID which is required to download your script initially. So if you've done that already, click on continue down the bottom here. We now need to add in the database details. Now for most cPanel accounts are going to be localhost. Again, check with your hosting company. We need to go over to our database and copy the address of the database, which includes the UK app. That's the username of the cPanel. We need to add the database user, and the password was Bob12345. And once you've done that, click on continue. If everything's okay, it should connect to your database and you should see this screen. This is the username and password that you're going to use to log into your script, so please choose an appropriate username and password. The email address when you send emails out from the script to your subscribers, this will be the from email address. So I'm just going to put admin@elocalapps.com. The script registration number, that is the number that you use to register your script, and it's the same name as the zip file that you downloaded. Now, as you remember, I asked you to save that into a text file, which I did, so I'm just going to paste that into this field here. The display users per page. Now once you've got thousands of subscribers, you can end up with a very long page, so you can have 200 subscribers per page. It's really up to you. I usually leave that at 200. Click on continue. Now we need the Facebook app ID and the secret key. Now before we do that, we need to go back to Facebook. We need to add these details into the app we created, or we initially created. So we're going to copy these URLs, but do not copy the www of your domain name where you've installed the script. It needs to be just the domain name.com.co.uk plus the pushnotices.com. Do not add the www. So back over to the app, and we're going to put that in the app domains field here and just paste that in there. You can change the contact email address, it doesn't really matter there. We're going to click on website with Facebook login, and then we're going to add the site URL, which is site URL here. do not have a trailing slash on it, so no trailing slash. Go back, add that into that field there, and then click on App on Facebook. There are 2 fields to fill in here. Go back to the script. The first one is this field here with a trailing slash, and the next one is the Facebook secure canvas URL. Now, if you have a website that has an SSL certificate, in other words, it's HTTPS, then I'm going to create another video to show you how to use a script with your own secure canvas URL. But if you don't have one, don't worry guys, you can use ours. So just copy this URL and add that to the secure canvas URL. Make sure guys you have a trailing slash on the end. Tick the fixed at 800. We need to disable the sandbox and then click on save changes. So here look is not a valid domain. What have I done wrong? Oh, it's adding it all as one. It needs to be 2 separate ones, so let's just do that separately. Copy that one, and then copy the next one. So as you see, it's separate there, and then click on save changes if everything's okay. There we go. So we now need to copy the app ID again. Go back over to our script, add that into this top field here. We now want the secret key. Double click that, right click and copy, and then click on and add that to that field there. Now click on continue, and it should take us through to the screen where we can log in. I left the username and password as admin and change me, but obviously you're going to use your own password and username. Click on login, save password, and there we are guys. Our script is now installed and ready to use. In the next video we're going to look at how to create a list. Thank you.